is on the left.
Got Dave, myself. We want to get back out there, meet as many of you as we can possibly meet, and get the interviews from those of you mainstream media has been ignoring. We're not ignoring you.
Good evening, Lap family. Just real quick, I'm having a look, and it's looking as though some of the media is having issues on Facebook and Twitter. If anybody else is having issues with that, if you can either message me or something along those lines, that would be helpful. Because like I said, I'm really not sure what's happening here, but I want to make sure that we're not actually having an issue. So I'm checking back and forth between the chat window. Oh, echo. My bad. That should fix the echo. Let me know if that fixes the echo. Is everybody able to see it on Facebook and Twitter as well? Yeah, I understand. That should have fixed the echo issue. But my chat is okay. I'm having some issues there. That's just gonna be me. So okay, well we'll just take care of that, and that takes care of the echo issue. So let us move on. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is the 30th of September. It's the last day in September. So, awesome. Okay, we're good on both. So, this is the, oops, hit the wrong transition. Oh well. This is the last day to get your recipes, your favorite recipes, national, family favorites, comfort foods, childhood favorites, favorite after dinner drinks, whatever it is that is you. If you have, if you have a recipe, something that's special to you, send it there. Let's get it in the Love America Tour cookbook. This is the last day that Ryan is accepting recipes. So for some reason I'm having trouble remembering recipes. So this is the last day to get them in. Make sure that you do that, because this is going to be. I can't wait to get my copy of this. Also, let me pop this up. We have international guests. We're opening up the live stream to international guests, folks that haven't been interviewed by Corin on the first round. Now keep in mind that's still going to happen. There's still going to be a second round, and so if you're locked into that second round, there's a couple other things going on there. This is a little bit different. This is for our friends from overseas. That have been adopted into the Love America Tour family, and if you're interested in coming in and letting us learn a little bit about your life, we're interested in doing that too. So that is the email address to email if you are interested in being on the show. Also, that is the email address from which you will be contacted if you were a part of part one and we need to do a follow-up interview with you. The other email address that you're liable to see is this one here, which is streaming at loveamericatour.today. That is where you should go ahead and direct your emails if you are not part of the Love America Tour Part 1. You didn't get interviewed by Corin, but would like to be on the show. This is where you would let us know. Mose, if you're watching, I got your text message, but I'm unable to answer it at the moment. Kind of occupado, but I will as soon as I get done here. What else have we got? That's about it for news and announcements. We do have some more news and announcements, but that's going to be brought up basically by our two guests today. That'd be Bonnie and Samantha S. You've seen them all over Facebook and Twitter with the Lat Fam. They're key members to be sure, and we're going to be unveiling a bunch of stuff today, which is really cool. That being said, let's go into the positivity part, and I will apologize to you ahead of time. I actually did medicate because breathing is important, so I'm trying to hold it together as best I can. But I do have a bit of a mental fog, which is there. Ooh, that's a question that you'd have to ask him, Samantha. Um, okay, so let's get into this real quick before I get lost in the chat, and we'll get into chat here in just a second. One of the things that we talked about last episode, episode 15, was a 5-year plan, and basically drawing it out like a timeline, right? So if I want to be here in 5 years, where do I need to be in 3 years? Where do I need to be in 1 year? Where do I need to be in 6 months, 1 month, 3 weeks, next week? And as you get that plan level, don't be afraid to go back out towards the distance, towards the 5-year mark, and tweak back and forth. And why would you do that? Well, this actually is more like learning how to play poker with life than chess, I guess, a little bit. But let's do an example. Basically, what we do is we go through life and we observe things that happen, and we do this without even meaning to. We put a database together in our minds of odds, outcomes, and so you're able to tell that, if you learn to play the odds, you're able to tell, okay, I go up to the top of a 3-story building and I take this egg and I drop it off onto the pavement. I know that there are 2 likely outcomes. 1, the egg's going to hit the ground and break. 2, the egg is going to hit the ground and not break. Okay, hang on. Nope, I can't do it. So the egg is going to hit the ground and not break. You also know from your experience in life, because this is an easy one, let's face it, that the one that's pretty likely is when you drop it, it's going to fall to the ground and break. Okay? So why is this important? Well, which outcome do you prefer? Do you need it to break, or do you need it to not break? And the next question, and this goes back into where we were asking ourselves the right kind of questions. Not, you don't throw it off of there and watch it go down and watch it break and then go, why is this always happening to me? Now, the reason that it seems like some people always win is because they're doing this, that or they're either really lucky. So if you prefer the outcome where you drop it off the building and it hits the ground and it doesn't break, then the next question that you would ask yourself is, what can I do to shift the odds in my favor that this won't break? And we've all been to that class. There's an exercise. If you haven't done one, you'd have at least heard the story of someone doing it, where you come up with, you have different things that you can do with the egg. It's a science project. It's very common in school to see what you can do with the egg so that you can chuck it out the 3rd-story window and it doesn't break when it hits the ground. And these are the things that you do in preparation for that particular thing. So let's say that if the above example happens 3 weeks in to your 5-year plan and you need that egg to not break, you have the option, because you're planning ahead of time and you're playing the chess, you're playing moves ahead of the game, you're calculating the odds. You have time to do some things to increase your odds that the egg won't break like you need it to. All right, so that's basically it. That's basically where I wanted to go with it, is that if you plan ahead and you write this stuff out, you can actually do things when you empower yourself and you ask yourself the right questions. What can I do to keep this egg from breaking? Because 3 weeks from now, I'm going to have to throw this egg off a roof, and I want it to not break. That's what you can do. You can see it coming ahead of time and learn to play the odds. Now, sometimes life is going to throw you that crazy outcome that nobody expected. When you throw it off the 3rd-story window, somebody with a magic tennis racket, reaches out the window and swipes that egg right back up to you, and it hits you and it breaks and it gets all over your face. Nobody's seen that coming, but sometimes life does that, and it's okay. But because that's not going to happen to you often. It will happen, but it won't happen often. And the way that you go about seeing what's coming through the playing chess, like we talked about, what's today, Wednesday or Saturday? Today's Wednesday. Saturday. We talked about this Saturday. Of learning how to kind of play chess and get moves ahead of the game, right? And so you know that you need to be here next week in order to be where you want to be at the end of the month. So at the end of 5 years, you are actually at the end of your 5-year plan. But, with this, you can basically help yourself increase your odds. A lot of times when you see somebody that's consistently lucky in life, it's not so much that they're consistently lucky, is that they're consistently looking ahead and doing things, making decisions and such that increase their odds. So it's part luck, but a lot of it is preparation. And when you write this stuff out like we've been talking about, you can actually see it more clearly. And it does help. It sounds a little bit kind of hokey, but it does help. It helps you see what's coming. It helps you see where you need to be, and it helps you see things that you can do to increase your chances for success. So that being said, I am going to jump in right quick here and see what this is. That is an upload. Okay. So I didn't know this, but the live broadcast automatically gets put there. I will make sure and make reference to that. Also, I need to check chat. Again, bear with me. I'm pretty heavily medicated, but only because I like to breathe, and we're going to get this. A lot of talk about eggs. Hopefully, Maddie Ringwald says, make your own luck. That's absolutely 100% right. And that's how you do it, is you plan ahead, you see what kind of things are coming, and you just tweak little tiny things, like putting your egg in some foam. Or something along those lines will help set you up for success in the event that you know is going to happen 3 weeks from now. So rather than just throwing it off the building 3 weeks from now and when it breaks going, why do these things always happen to me, and making yourself helpless, you know that's coming. Get your egg ready or get the ground ready. Find out what it is that you can do to increase your odds of success that you're not going to break this egg, and then chuck it out the window prepared. And that's how you can end up looking lucky. Yeah, Samantha says she remembers doing a project like this in high school. That's kind of what I was talking about. As I did it in trade school, I think. But it was a good time. It was definitely a good time. All right, so that being said, the other thing that I need to do is pop this up and answer Mose Jackson. All right, hey man. Live right now as I'm typing this. But if you want to come on for the round table at 7, he's in California, 5:40, I'm happy to invite you, and I'm pretty sure everyone will be happy to see you. And we'll see what he says to that. So Mose Jackson might be joining us for the round table and such later on today during the show. Now I've got to get back to chat, see what everything's like in the war. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Instead of doing like a volunteer, Wednesdays we do, famous folks, people in the industry, volunteers, people that have been working behind the scenes. The Love America tour have been largely on Wednesdays, and largely on Saturdays we do the follow-up interviews, which has been working for us really well. Samantha and Bonnie are our guests for today, and usually I've got some sort of intro that'll help introduce them. And this time around, we're doing a couple of things that are a little bit different. So I don't have an intro ready, so to speak. But Samantha and Bonnie have been working behind the scenes for some time now. Not even as official volunteers, but they are consistently they're consistently positive. They've been with the Love America tour since I think before me even. And so let me real quick. Mose Jackson says yes, that works for me. Awesome. I'll add you in. Okay, so Mose Jackson will indeed be on for the round table, which is cool. Got you, Mose. So yeah, Samantha and Bonnie definitely are working their butts off and everything. They have been helping get Discord ready for launch. And again, you guys know who these people are. So we're working on a couple of things, and I'm just going to invite them in to help me talk about it. And we'll go from there. So I am going to leave me up while I'm doing this, as there's no intro video. Okay, awesome. I don't know what it is, but I hit the go live button and everybody in the world decides that's the time to message. Okay, so this one goes up there, and this one goes here. I think. And that one can go there. And what I need to do is, pardon me as I remember how to do this. This is what I'm doing actually while the guest intro is playing, usually, as I'm looking around to get people invited. And where are they? Like I said, this is what I usually do. There's Sam when the intro is playing to whoever it is that we're going to have on, and that is why you don't normally see me looking all over the place for where did I leave the links. So they're invited, and we are going to bring them in, and as soon as they're in, I have 4 monitors, Maddie, and I'll post a picture later on of what it looks like for me. Hey, I'm a bygone. That's cool. Chad K, what's up, man? What's up, Paranormal? Okay, we got one in. I appreciate that, Catherine, because it's definitely sometimes interesting. Okay, so I gotta go to there, which is good. All right, give me a second. Give me a second, Sam. You're on here, but I don't have Bonnie on yet.
Oh gosh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fade on over to this, which
talking to her. Hang on.
Didn't work out like I thought it was.
Yeah, I've asked her to sign into Zoom.
Okay. Okay. I'm inviting again. And because of that, I've got to play with this a little bit. It's not entirely ready to go in between scenes, because as I change and invite people, interestingly enough,
she's hanging on. So
she's what?
She's there. She says, "Oh, she told me to hang on." I've misread it.
Okay, well, I'm not sure why that's doing that, but
Can the chat see us? They can't see us yet, can they?
They can, and they can hear us.
Oh, hi everyone. I didn't know I was on there. Hi, Sam. I've got them. Maddie, KZ, hello. Devon, Jody, Joe, hi. So I've got it on my TV so I can see the chat. Ryan, cookbook.
I am not entirely sure how to make that stop.
Oh. It's like when we were testing it, Bill.
Yeah.
It did that when we were testing it. I think you have to.
I know what I have to do. I have to get it off of the multiple people. So now it's better. And it should stay better now. And then when Bonnie is ready, we'll go ahead and bring her on as well. So, ambassadors. You know what? Let's not even start there. Let's start with the LatFam growth. And just this, how fast have you noticed that the family is growing, and has it filled a need in your opinion, and that kind of thing? As you
Hang on. She said to go into that girl Bonnie B.
Yeah.
That girl Bonnie B, B-E-E.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that taken care of.
Okay. I want to wait for Bonnie to come on.
Well,
Not talking without
it's
her.
okay. We will fix it in post. Okay, I need to go to contacts. I need to go to add. I need to add a contact.
She's put it in the chat too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
No, it's not Corin's fault, Ryan.
Yeah, I've already got that in the chat. I've already got her as a contact.
There's a delay.
Yeah, I would need the email address. She's gonna have to text me the email address or whatnot. You're on.
She's on, so. Hi, Chad.
I don't have a deal. Yeah, I know. KZ, I've got two different scenes set up. One is for when I only have one person on Zoom, and one is for when I have multiple people on Zoom, and I just changed that one today without testing it. Lucky you guys. So as soon, I guess, as Bonnie wants to come on, I'm not sure why that keeps happening. I'll have to check that out. Well, I'm not sure where Bonnie is. So we'll have to wait for her to get on in her own time.
I'm going to email you her. I'm going to send you her. I'm going to text it to you. Her email address again.
Okay. And then I'll invite that.
I'm not going to put it on Discord. I'm going to send it to her.
I'm watching for it.
Okay, it's on your phone.
Yep. Yep, that's the one I've got. That's actually the one that I've been inviting, so I'm not sure.
Devon, Husky keeps covering Sam with UFO footage. Wouldn't be the first time. No joking.
Yeah, I'm not intending to.
I know. There's like these do lights, you know. I can see you too, KZ.
I know. I have. Brian just said, "Can we listen to Samantha talk while we wait for Bonnie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of that way with the. I'm a bit of an Anglophile myself, so."
You know what? What?
I like British things. I like the British accent. I like British food.
But I preferred America, and that's why I came over here. That's why I emigrated. Took me a few years to get in. My dad's American citizen, but he's British too. But yeah. So anyway, where is she?
I don't know.
I can't do this without her. Did you sign her back in?
I don't know what else I can do. I'm adding the email address as a contact, says it's already a contact. We're there, and then I'm gonna invite her again. She is offline. Yeah. So I'm honestly I'm not sure. Chad, it's not a technical glitch. Oh, try again. I just did, Bonnie. It's not a technical glitch, Chad. It's that we're having problems. It's not so much a technical glitch with Zoom or the live stream. It's more of a technical glitch with getting Bonnie logged on. So I will attempt to make that happen. In the meantime, Samantha, you're calling her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She probably won't answer because she's probably on a laptop.
We
But
shall see.
Bonnie has worked equally hard on this Discord, and it's really user friendly. We've both been on there and spent a few hours in there updating. Yeah, she's signed back in. Is she online now? FaceTime her. I don't want to do that.
All I can do is keep inviting her. Yeah, Bonnie might just need to reboot the computer, and because we gotta move on, and we've been
Okay,
almost
okay.
10 minutes. We've been almost 10 minutes, and so I'm gonna try and get her in there.
I'm going to say reboot. Okay, so anyway, this Discord channel, but my other half is missing. The Discord channel is very user friendly. Bill set it up, and then me and Bonnie went in there, and Bill set us up as a Husky, as a ambassadors, so we can bring people in. It has DM messages. You can go into private chat in there. There's one room for 2 people to go in as a private message. There's one room for 4 people. And is there a meeting code? Sorry. Is there a meeting code? Can you send me that? So she can get in then?
Oh, maybe.
Please. Because that's what Rachel does. She sends us a meeting code and a password. And maybe we can get in that way.
That's the problem, is I gotta keep going off screen here. It's not showing me that she's online at all. She needs to just is there a link to download Discord? Yes, just 1 second. Okay, what Bonnie needs to do is reboot her laptop and then text me. And I mentioned that in the chat, but she may not have seen it. So
we'll be posting the link on Twitter, and for now we'll be inviting people in, and Bonnie and I will be doing that. And Husky, of course, is the manager of it. But so we invite you in, and there's a time frame at the moment of 20 hours, I think, for one, and eventually we'll open it up, and we'll announce it on Twitter when we're going in there. There is we've actually downloaded the Spotify Love America Tour playlist on there. You can download music, you can post pictures, selfies. There's a place for art, which you can download your art. There's a place for photography. You can download all your photography that you do. And there's another one for selfies and videos. You can upload a video chat. You go into general and you sign in, you create an account, you can add a photograph on there. It's very user friendly. It kind of reminds me of Twitter, not so much because it's more private, but you have got more availability for sending video chat messages. There is a live stream on there, but we haven't tested that one yet. But it's really great. Is there a meeting code? Oh, Bonnie. It is really good, Sam. It is. It's right. I've got you on my TV, so.
Yeah, but, I will take care of Bonnie. If Bonnie,
okay.
if Bonnie can just
talking about the Discord, maybe I can show them. Okay, so
all,
here's that.
All Bonnie's got to do, if you're watching Bonnie, is reboot your computer, and then text me, and we'll try to get you on that way. And then just to bring you guys up to speed real quick, Discord is it's something that you guys will be able to get in with. If there's an app for your mobile devices, you can access it via a browser. It's also a PC program that you can actually run on your PC. And Bonnie, it's fine. I will check one more time.
She can't do that right now.
She can't do
She
what?
can't reboot. Oh.
What can't she do?
She can't reboot it. People are asking her to reboot, and she can't. Oh.
I don't understand why she can't.
Join her in.
I don't understand why she can't.
I don't know. She's got to keep
reboot
trying.
The computer.
There's got to be a code when you go into Zoom. Rachel uses code.
Yeah, there is a code, and I've put that in several times. And because we are live, she either needs to reboot her laptop or jump on her phone. One of the two has to happen, because I cannot get the meeting code while we're in a meeting on the live stream. I can't pull that window up.
Can I get it on my phone somehow?
If you can, I don't know how, but I got to keep this on track. And so okay. Bonnie, if you cannot reboot your computer, we need to do this via the phone, and I need you to do one or the other, and then text me to let me know what you've done, and I'll invite you from that spot. In the meantime, going back to Discord is a place where you can do video calls, audio calls, text chat. It's almost like there's a couple of us that have been going in and out of this private DM room on Twitter, and imagine that as a place where you can see who's online, where they are, jump in, chat. If you're having a bad day, there's rooms on there that you can talk to one of the ambassadors, to help get you through it. And that's actually one of the things that the ambassadors are people that can that have been around. They're familiar with the Love America tour, and they're familiar enough with the positivity lifestyle that they can help you through it. So there's places for that. There's places for memes and GIFs, and we've already been having a bunch of times. There's some actual video games on there that we're going to be able to play. Music, yep, that's something you guys have.
Spotify, YouTube. You can go into your phone. You can download. You need to download the app though on your laptop, because I found I had issues if I didn't have the app on my laptop. It's more user-friendly on the laptop than it is on your phone till you get used to it. There's all different columns that you can go into with the Discord channel. I mean, if you can see this, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I think I can probably help out with that.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, let me move this to there. And then, okay, so what is it you want to show? Yeah.
There it is. Can they see it? I can't see it on here.
They can.
Okay, so we went in there, and thank you. Julie came in with us last Sunday as a guest, so she helped us.
I'm here.
Bonnie!
Yay!
Hey, baby!
Sorry.
Oh my God, my heart's like.
I know. I was like, I can't believe this is happening.
I'm missing my yin and yang.
Well, anyway, carry on.
I think he's showing them the Discord channel, and there's us. And it's really great. You can both. I think you should talk about a little bit about the Discord channel, sweetheart, because you've not just.
Well, what are we gonna say? Like, I guess it's just another place where we can all hang out. It's kind of, it's like our own clubhouse, you know.
Yes, we're gonna call it. We're gonna hashtag LAT Fam Clubhouse. We don't want to say fam and
fam club.
People might typo and put fan club because it's not. Right. So we're gonna have our own clubhouse, and that's where we can hang out other than Twitter. And we can all go in there and hang out in there as well. It's just another venue to go to. It's like a mixture of Twitter and Zoom and Facebook all in one in Discord. You can post
and it's private.
Share your life, share your art, share your music, your hobbies, your interests. It's got all them things in there where you can put everything in. Okay, Bonnie.
Yeah, well, I think it's really cool. We've been in there messing around, messing up, and a lot of other stuff. So we've got
Let's
videos
not
you
tell him
can
about the other
do.
stuff.
What?
I said, let's not tell him about the other stuff.
No, let's not. Yeah,
Was your
so we
phone-
can we can you can have private messages. You can have like an open phone call with up to like 100 people all at one time, which is probably going to be great and interesting.
Everyone's
Very
welcome.
Zoom-like.
Catherine.
Yeah, and
Casey,
you can do
Constance,
video
Louise,
calls.
Sam, Jen,
Hmm?
for welcoming Bonnie.
Hi everybody.
Where did Husky go to?
He's still here.
Oh.
Yeah, where are you? You're not on the screen now.
Husky, is it just me and you? I was thinking, is it just me and you?
Yeah.
No, I've had to.
Welcome.
I've had to change just a little bit. I'm having to change on the fly because the way I set the scene up, it didn't work right. So I'll have to play with that a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm putting this together
Hi,
real
Sam.
briefly.
It's so weird.
I know. I'm looking. I got the chat on my TV, so I'm like,
I've got it on here. Actually, I'm going to turn this one off because I don't need that now.
I've got all
like,
devices.
I'm doing a Husky. I've got like a tablet and a phone and the laptop. And I'm all set. Well, anyway, so on Discord, there's a lot of stuff we can do. So we can all talk to each other. We can come and go. It's open all the time. So a lot of us have been doing these Zoom parties, and we have a lot of really insane, ridiculous fun in there. And we can do all of those same things in Discord, but anytime we want. Like you can just hang out in there, and whoever wants to come and go and join and leave anytime, you can do that. So there's like video feature, there's audio feature where you're just doing phone call. You know, you can choose what you want to do, but there are also like channels, like hashtagged areas, you know, where you can upload photography and stuff. Yeah, there's games in there.
There's a game room in there. You can do trivia and memes. You just put please, PLS and Mimi, and it will pop up something, and it will bring up a trivia question. And there's games in there. What was that one?
Yeah, there are like bots where you can you can build a taco shack and you can work there and improve it. I founded a taco shack late last night. But yeah, so you can play taco games and you can build a shack, and it's really like a restaurant. You can work, you can collect money, you can go to the casino, you can upload playlists and stuff. You know?
And we're working on it. There's going to be some more stuff that comes up.
Hi, Rose.
Rose. She's from England too.
Yeah. The cool thing is we can add games and take games away as people come in. And there's the coolest thing to me, the place where I'm going to be hanging out at the most, I believe, is I don't think we quite got it done yet, but we're going to make a place where you can go and drop off suggestions for the Discord channel, for the Facebook, for the Twitter, for the live streams, for whatever your schedule or your feedback and your ideas and things that you think we might ought to do are very important to us. So yeah, and Maddie, with my schedule, that'd be easier than a Zoom call scheduled for a particular time. That's kind of what we're thinking, and I don't want to take anything away from Rachel, who's been handling the after parties. So I had this idea a little bit ago, and I'm gonna leave this with you, and then I'm gonna invite the roundtable crew in. Once we get folks start to get into, because there's a little bit of a learning curve. It takes a minute to get comfortable and familiar, and people are already comfortable and familiar in Zoom. So that's where the after parties are at until Rachel decides it's time to move over. But I was thinking we could even do an after party channel specifically for that, and I'll just make her an admin of that channel.
Can I just bring up something? Matty says with my schedule that would be easier than a Zoom. I can't see all of it because your head's in the way, Husky. Sorry.
Excuse us, please.
So yeah, that is another thing. You can go in there at any time and leave messages for people, video chats and phone calls, and you can have phone calls on there as well.
Yeah.
So
And
you
also
can have
like
a private phone call, you can have a public video, a private video, and it's on your timing and somebody else's rather than a group setting. So, and it doesn't take Zoom away in the after party because we're always going to have the Zoom after party. And this is a different time frame, and it's got it's not so scheduled, right, Bonnie?
Yeah, I just wanted to add too, like we were talking earlier about how there are a lot of people who aren't even in America, you know, that have gotten involved with the Love America tour and really are interested in everything, and they want to hang out and they don't get to come to the live streams and stuff because it's the middle of the night, you know. But with Discord, they'll be able to kind of like, you know, join in and have their own time there when they're in their own time zones in their own countries and stuff like that. And so it'll make like new groups as well, like extra groups too, you know, so we can all get a chance to hang out.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, call me in 2 minutes because for some reason it didn't come up on my computer.
Okay, go ahead, log out. I'll invite you in 2 minutes.
What's happening, everyone?
Hello, Corin.
LAT family.
How are you all?
Doing?
I'm good.
What's up, Mose?
What's up, Corin?
What's
How you
going
doing,
down, my man?
Oh man, good. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you great.
All right, absolutely. That's what's up.
Are you getting younger, Mose?
I don't know. It seems that way.
You like Benjamin Buttons, bro?
Yes,
I'm serious, man.
Love
it.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time. How you doing?
Yeah, man. You know, hanging tough, dude. Hanging tough. I know I still got to send you that script. I was doing some changes on it today, so I'll get that over to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Just, you know, just hustling, man.
Right. Word up.
Not getting enough sleep and always tired.
Yeah. Tell me about it, man. I know that vibe.
Take care, Ryan.
How's everyone else doing out there?
I'm great.
What's new?
Well, we
Pleased to meet you, Corin and Mose, and when Chad comes back, pleased to meet you all.
Hi, Samantha and Bonnie.
Hello, Corin.
Hi.
How's your day going?
Fantastic. Everybody's looking great tonight, looking fancy.
Absolutely.
I'm in my
I woke up like this, Corin.
standard self-issued green cap.
Yeah,
At
neon
least we see you.
head, right?
At least we see you.
True.
Yeah,
It's a good
totally.
colour,
What's
actually.
up, guys? The video's not
Yummy.
working.
The Chad, what's going on, my man? How are you?
What's up, Mose?
Oh man.
Oh, your video's not streaming.
Yeah,
It'll
I know.
happen.
It'll eventually do it. I don't know why, but it has an issue.
Don't you just love technology? It works when
Man, I
you love
love
it,
it.
and then when you need it, it doesn't work. Right?
Oh, actually,
What
today
were you guys,
this.
Oh, sorry, hey Husky. What were you guys rapping about?
Well, this stream actually has been a technological nightmare. Everything that could possibly break broke, and
Sorry.
It's okay.
And, I am still. I just sent Chad a request to start his video. Hopefully that'll help him out. I am still
Krabby Patty down
medicated, so he didn't do it.
Of course. Yeah, I'm just checking out some of the hellos down there. Got some nice people coming on board. K How, what's up, buddy?
You can see the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, it pops up when it changes over to.
Oh, your video started. Just give me a
I've
minute.
got it on the TV, so I'm watching it from there. So I keep going to the side.
Copy all. For those of you,
If you pin Husky's view only to your
Yes, hello
screen,
out there.
see
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
in
then
the
it'll always be up?
Yeah, just
Yeah, might
pin
be able to
just
do that.
his view.
I might be able to pin his. I don't know how to do that, but I might be able to figure it out.
we can do that.
Like
There
a
we
little
go.
thumbtack should show up in the corner.
Let's
I think
see.
it's a speaker view or something. I don't know. I'll get this done. Just give me a
I don't know. I'm just
I'll-
gonna sit here and
I'll
keep
hook
touching
you
my
up.
phone.
All right.
Yeah,
there we
I'll
go.
hook you
Got
up.
it going.
I'll hook you up with it later, Corin.
Well, that said, hello everybody out there that is tuning in. It's always lovely to see people in the chats having fun. Except for when Katso rolls through the chat line with harassing messages and cruelty, unjust proportions.
General cat behavior.
General abuse, just you
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
absolute
All
abuse.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
Kat-
we're all here now.
So Chad's back. Let me see if I can get us all on the same page real quick. So Samantha and Bonnie have been helping me out in a number of different ways, and we have been talking about an ambassador program, launching an ambassador program for a couple of months actually now. And basically what an ambassador is going to be is somebody who is both willing and able to volunteer in this capacity, and that is being familiar enough with the positivity lifestyle and the LAP family and what Love America Tour is all about, that that is going to basically be where ambassadors come from. And when you go into the Discord, which is the other thing we've been talking about,
ambassadors come from.
we have a Discord channel now, and ambassadors are clearly marked, the ambassadors that are online. So if you come on and you've got a question about Love America Tour, you've got a question about Discord, you've been having a bad day and need to talk to somebody, an ambassador is who you want to go to. And we have got rooms set up for all of that, and then interaction. Chad, Mose, Corin, you guys will be listed as producers when you go in there. So people can tell you're part of the cast and crew.
Okay.
The Bonnie and Samantha are our first two ambassadors, but that is we've already been talking about who else. It's not really a rank or anything like that. It's just I'm a volunteer and this is what I do. Their volunteer position just happens to be called ambassador.
That's
So
fantastic.
That's
They need
awesome.
the
some
idea
kind
is
of outfit, uniform for that.
Well, this is where ambassadors come from. Is that kind of like
What's awesome is that Bonnie and I downloaded the Love America Tour Spotify playlist on there.
Yeah.
You can download music, own videos, you can record video messages, you can have phone calls on there, you can go into private phone calls or public phone calls. There's one chat room for two people, like a direct message on Twitter, but you can actually speak to each other through direct chat. And
Yeah, Discord's it's an incredible app. They really expanded it well over the last number of years. It's a great one.
I never heard of it
I
before.
checked it out today.
No, new one for me.
one of the things I want to mention is that one of the channels in there is specifically for folks to provide feedback on the live streams, provide feedback on what Love America Tour is doing, things that they'd like added to the Discord channel. So, we get some people in there and we get some folks with time to play. The other cool thing is, folks that are, Rose was just on here. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning where she's at, but it'll open it up for people in different time zones. Just be in there and hang out when they need it or when they can. So, and like I said, Mose, Corin, Benn, Chad, all of them guys. Oh, Bobby Benn.
Where is Bobby?
Yes,
Ben?
where is the Bobby Benster?
The Ben.
My bad. That is my bad. I just forgot to invite him because there's so many people.
So busy. He's always so busy. He's probably happy to have a few extra minutes to get ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am so sorry.
I text Husky. I was like, Husky, wait till 7:45, and then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. What happened, like I said, is that we've been having some technical difficulties. I'm also medicated, so that kind of slows me down a little bit.
What got you on Thorazine?
No, hydrocodone, dude.
Oh dear. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What happened to you, man?
that'll make you a little sleepy.
Yeah, just.
Or a lot.
Yeah. So, what happened? I didn't even know what happened. You shoot yourself with an arrow?
No, they're still trying to figure that out. I'm not going to go into it on the live broadcast, but basically I started having some chest pain and difficulty breathing, and it's not anywhere near as serious as it sounds. So that's been taken care of. So
fantastic. That's great news. What's up, Bobby?
What's going on, brothers? How you feel?
What's going down, Bobby Ben?
Bobby Ben, what's happening,
Listen,
brother?
It's so funny. I'm at work, right? I'm here until tomorrow. So I don't clock back in until 11. I just did 13 hours. So I had to clock back in. Right. I don't get off till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So they said, well, listen, how about we give you off Friday and the rest of Thursday? I said, how about when I walk out the door, I'm gonna shut my phone off? That's your we wouldn't do that. I'm like, yes, y'all would. So I said, yeah, I'll take anything you offer, but don't expect me to answer my phone.
Out of almost everybody I know, Bobby needs a vacation the most.
Dude, I swear I do, because I put in, like the other day, I did 20 hours of work. And then you want this 2 days off? I'm like, what do you think? I just did 20 hours. So yeah, I'm bushed. But it's good because all the time I put in, I'll have like 3 weeks off.
Hey, get down here and let's go fishing.
Oh man, that's like 20. That's like 20. That's like 21 days. Isn't that right? 21 days.
Yeah.
In dog years.
Well, that'll be great, man. Because we're busting our humps on that other project, Blackwater Blues as well, which Bobby is a part of, and he'll need some time off to come down for that when we get things up and rolling, which hopefully will be by first week of November. Looks like when we might start shooting on that.
Here's script number 2. So I got 2 scripts to deal with.
Nice.
So, but I mean, listen, everyone says, how do you squeeze in work, script reading, table reads? I said, listen, where there's a will, there's a way, and I'll make it work.
Yeah, you
and
just
2 after parties.
Right.
Well, Bobby, you could take one of those wheelie things that they hang the saline bags from, and you could just clip your script to it and just wheel it around the hospital, and
there you go. Just
around,
read between stops.
Like today, I'm reading.
Does that work like osmosis?
Oh yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, listen, I've been reading through scripts all day. Like every time I caught a break, I would read like 2 pages or whatever. And I've already read Blackwater Blues 3 times. Like
yeah, there's some minor changes to that, but nothing that affects anything for you at this point. But yeah, that's going good. I'm stoked on that. It's been exhausting. It's not quite as tiring as Love America tour was, but when we finally are able to to get a proper raise done or get proper sponsorship for another round, it's going to be a whole different experience. We've learned a lot from the last one, and it'll be I'm sure it will be at least 50 times, maybe 60 times smoother. I'm going to give it a low estimation at this point, but on that note, I am talking with Kat Wynn right now about possibly being able to do some Zoom chats like this to do some new interviews and get to know some more people. I prefer to do it in person. That's why I keep holding off on pulling a trigger on anything like that, because I'd rather see us be able to to work this and do it in person. On the Halloween weekend, I'm still on the horn with Scott at 3 Alarm Comics with his setup, and we're seeing what I might be able to do there. Worst case scenario, I'll just bring the gear that I had on the last one and just record them the way that we did before. But if I can get that set up, it's a really, really tight schedule, and unfortunately I have to get back here as soon as possible as well.
Oh my God, Husky just disappeared.
Yeah, he totally disappeared. He vanished.
He just vanished.
Hey Corin, so there's a question that says that's what I want. That's what I wanted to know about. Corin, should I be expecting a phone call this month about a Zoom call?
Oh yeah,
Samantha.
Samantha. She was trying. Not that Samantha. Samantha M. She said she was trying to find out if her interview is this month, and she's trying to figure it out.
We haven't established we haven't established any dates or times yet for the Zoom the Zoom calls or anything yet. I'm working on that with Kat at this point to see about what the scheduling is going to be like, because my schedule is a little all over the place, and I'm driving back and forth on the weekends to see my son, and so it's things are a little hectic right now because I'm obviously sort of in between places.
Yeah, that's not a short drive. That is not a short drive. What is that? 9 hours, 8 hour drive?
Roughly 7.5 hours. You know, it's not too
Yeah.
bad. It's not too bad. It's well worth it. You know, if it was 10
Yeah,
hours, I
totally.
would still do it. You know?
Yeah.
It
Nice
was
little hop,
100.
skip, and jump.
He would walk. He would walk 500 miles.
I
Just
believe
my
it.
son. Yeah, for sure. I definitely would.
I hear that.
Well, I know
Rose
that
got it. Rose understood it.
I know
I
that
understand.
Ocean Springs is 10 and a half. Yeah, I got
So
it
did
too.
Sam.
I know that Ocean Springs is 10 and a half hours from here. Because apparently I get to go down there and visit with y'all for a day, and then.
Oh shit.
A whole day. Jeez. A whole
No,
day.
you can come for more than a day.
Yeah.
You can stay for more than a day, man. Need as much help as we can get down here.
The deer.
Ben was.
Hide the deer.
Yeah, Ben was just telling me of
Exactly, yeah.
about this thing. It only take a day to do, and some other stuff. And then I've got a project coming up, and I think it's going to film in Arkansas around the beginning of the year. So,
Oh, right on.
real quick, since
Fantastic.
Bobby wasn't here, Bobby, first off, I apologize, man. Everything that could, like I said, everything that could technologically go wrong did, and I'm medicated. Strike two,
Okay.
and then we had more than our normal amount of guests. So I completely invited everybody and just didn't see you and missed it. And
Oh,
my
you didn't
apologies,
see
man.
me. Oh, that was really good. Yeah, didn't see me.
Well, to be fair, it's a list of names. You don't look like you.
Well,
You
you're
look
right.
like that other guy from that
You look
movie.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
wait.
you go.
Oh, no,
There it
that
is. See, if you'd have done that, I could have found you right off the bat. You would have been the first one.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
If
Right.
you'd had a pack of Skittles in your hand, we'd have known.
Absolutely.
Exactly who I would have been. That's right. It's so
So,
hard.
what you missed, Bobby, is I don't know if you're familiar with Discord or not, but Love America Tour now has a Discord server,
Yeah.
and we will be able to change that back and forth. If you ever log into it, and I recommend that you do, you'll come up there
Yeah, I'll
as
definitely log
producer.
as well.
Okay,
You'll come
cool.
up there
I
as
can't wait.
producer as soon as I do that. Now, the other thing is we have our first two Love America Tour ambassadors in Samantha and Bonnie. And
Very
we will,
nice.
Samantha
Thank
and
you so much,
Bonnie,
guys.
that's what's up.
Really appreciate
Word
it.
up.
Sure.
we will be making more of those and like I said, you know, we were talking about this, me, Bonnie, and Samantha were talking about this yesterday, and it seems like, you know, it's not quite ready to go yet, and it isn't. But there's a cool thing on there that's going to allow people to say, hey, look, you know, why don't we do this with it? Why don't we do that with it? And the other thing to keep in mind is that's kind of a formula that's been working for us at Love America Tour, is to go ahead and get it most of the way ready, sort of, and then pull the trigger. And
Go.
Yeah, I think
It'll work out.
Yes,
It'll
you
work
will.
out.
Sorry, Bon.
we call that the pre-launch.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
There you go.
Word up.
we're pre-launching a whole lot of things, and one thing I'd like to go around, if anybody has any feelings on the, you know, and even in chat, because we can see that now, and I'll be honest with you, that kind of feedback works, because that was one of the most popular pieces of feedback I got is, hey, it would be great if we could see the chat. It would be great if the participants in the live stream could see the chat. It's more personal. Well, you asked for it. Here it is.
Yeah, that's nice too. I like it.
Oh,
So-
look at Katzo's already at it. Breaking
Oh, yeah.
news: Jason London refuses to work with Corin Nemec on Blackwater Blues.
Yeah,
Thanks, Katzo.
Yeah.
Yes, the other thing earlier.
I have my
too.
dog, Katso. I have my dog here. He's ruthless.
Aw.
He's ruthless.
Katzo needs to know that I'm currently living with 2 cats. So, you know, lay
Oh,
off.
nice.
All right.
You can't be
All right,
calling me
good.
here, man.
Thor and Ivy. That's their names. Thor and Ivy.
Thor and
Those are
Ivy.
cats.
That sounds dangerous.
And,
I'm like you, Corin. I'm highly
That's right.
allergic.
and
Yeah.
Batman, Joker, and Weasley are downstairs. So
Yeah. And I mean, they're no Winston Churchill.
that's right. Winston
Let's
Churchill.
give everybody a
Oh,
good look at Winston
Oh,
Churchill there. Look at
Aw.
Winston.
Aw.
Cutest
Yeah.
little guy ever. He's such a sweet dog.
Zeus is laying down to sleep. I've got Zeus. He's a
Oh,
puppy.
Zeus. That's
I
right.
rescued-
Zeus
He's
is an
sleeping.
awesome dog.
Yeah. So he's getting big now. But I rescued him. Somebody abandoned him and 2 others.
Oh man, it's so sad.
I know it's awful.
Bobby,
Real
is he
quick-
over
Lucky
there?
for him, she found him, and now he's the lucky one. So it worked out.
Yes, he is. He's spoiled rotten. But
Real-
yeah.
real
But
quick.
about ambassadors, I just think, we all have hard times in life, and we have good days and bad days, and I think if people know that there's a confidence there with the LAT fam, and don't ever be alone. If you're depressed one day, that's okay, but there's always someone there to talk to. Bonnie's very, very good at emotionally nurturing people. I try my best. Just reach out. Don't be alone. That's all I wanted to say.
You're fantastic, also.
Word.
Good advice.
Good
I
advice.
definitely
Yes.
second that.
Well, that's
Real
well, on what Samantha was just saying, I think that's one of the things that has come out of this whole adventure has just been this really interesting group of positive people who are reassuring one another throughout life and getting to know one another in a more personal way, not keeping things kind of shallow like they normally are on social media, but like really how are you doing, how's things going, do you what can I do to help you out, how can I uplift your spirits? And I think the Discord chat will be an even better place for that too, in a way, because you don't have the public eye on your conversations like what happens on Twitter. Although
Right.
all I see on there between the folks who are supporting Love America is I see exactly that. It's positive. Positive support in a positive direction, man. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? I wasn't
Absolutely.
expecting,
For a lovely outcome, though, Corin. You did this. You started it all.
Yeah.
And it grew from
Yeah.
there.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
It
Right.
is
I got-
amazing.
nice. Well,
I got three
stoked.
things.
There's a lot of people in the chat saying thank you to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And thank you.
Right on, right on.
And such nice things. Thank you all. You're so sweet.
Kimberly,
I
Thank
Devin.
you so much.
We got to thank Mose for all the sweet music, all the
Yes,
sweet
thank you,
intro
Mose.
music
Absolutely.
and outro
You're
music,
welcome.
and just the
Everything
funkiest
just
stuff.
My
so
pleasure.
great.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
man.
got
Yeah,
can't-
it was good for
I
the
still
talk.
can't wait to work with Mose. He gave me some pretty good advice. What was it, like a week or two ago about
Yeah, yeah.
stacking my synth? I was like, oh yeah, probably duh.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it sound nice and thick, so that way you hear all the dynamics and it's reproduced correctly out of the speakers. Yeah, absolutely. Makes the hair on your arm stand up. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I don't have much hair on my arms.
All right, that cracked me up.
I got three things real quick. One, it's 8:00, so we've done the 8:00 thing. We kind of got a bit of a late start because we had some technical difficulties. The other thing is that I would like to go real quick around the round table, and Corin actually kind of already started it with, we talk about the Love America tour and the interviews and finding similarities and everything, but real quick this time around, I'd almost like to focus on looking back and the Lat family, the thing that has happened in the wake of the Love America tour starting. What effects has that had for you? And third, real quick, if I can get Bonnie to say something.
Hi.
There you go.
Good
This
job,
is what's
Bonnie.
going to
Good
happen.
job. It's like something. I'm gonna say something.
Something.
Funny.
Once I get Bonnie to say something again, so she's up in that main window there, I'm gonna do something that
again.
nobody else will get,
No.
but will break Bonnie.
What are you doing, Husky?
Okay.
Are you fishing?
So yes, I'm fishing. So I told her the story about one of the. I took my kids to Disney World, and Buddy my son wasn't the age, he didn't like roller coasters yet, but he did like the 3D movies, and it was a Finding Nemo 3D movie out there. And I look over, and he's trying to catch some of the fish that are.
Oh, gotcha. That's what was happening there.
So I told her that story, and I told her that I was probably going to be medicated, and that I was going to grab fish and break her on the.
Then I was gonna have to tell the story.
Grab some fish.
But to go
Laugh doing this Discord, Husky.
Yeah.
to go back around,
The-
I
the-
just
the first 3D.
Sorry.
I wanted to I wanted to hear what I just wanted to hear what everybody thought. I wanted to say about the actual Lat family, the group of people that's developed in the wake of the Love America tour. what you've noticed, what you've seen, if it's had an effect on you personally. That I mean, I've mentioned this several times because it's one of the big reasons I became a part of the project. But you know, how do you guys feel about that? We can, I guess, start with Chad and go around, or Corin.
Sure. Start with Chad. That's great.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. How I feel about the Lat family. Yeah, how I feel about the Lat family. It's a family. It truly is. It's very positive. I know, like when I was sick and I had disappeared from social media, the outpouring of messages and tweets was really made me feel better for sure. And you could really see the momentum as well as the, I guess you could say, the love for sure. How it grows and just grows and grows. And it becomes more inclusive for other people. And that really grabs people and says, hey, there's more to social media than all this negativity. And that's important.
Absolutely. Mose, we haven't heard from you in a long time. What do you think?
Oh man, I just love I love everything about it. It's just the LAT family and how we supporting each other, and that we're all similar, even though we're in different places, we have different backgrounds. And that's important especially in the world today with everything that's going on. It's important that we find that family bond that makes us who we are and keeps us strong and keeps us pushing forward. So I love everything about it. It's just, yeah, it does it for me. That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Bobby, what you think?
Well, have you asked? In all seriousness, you know, the family brings a lot of energy. And energy is so much what we need because, you know, it started as a small group. It started from Corin's idea, and his ideal has now flourished like a complete flower. And the energy is what helps it keep grow. It's that love. It's the energy of faith and hope. And because we're like a family, we keep going, and we're growing and we're growing and we're growing. And I swear, if we didn't have that, we would probably be still where we were at before. So honestly, it's the energy, it's the love, and it's what we're going to see in the future.
Can you feel the love? Oh my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, we was actually waiting for the rest of the course.
Bonnie, Samantha, I know you guys have nothing but good things to say about the Lat fam because you guys are on there all day, every day, loving it, and I love it. And so I'm just going to let you guys.
I know. I do other things too sometimes.
I don't know, Bonnie. We've been on until 3 in the morning one night.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, I'm a night owl. Everybody knows that. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, well, I'll go, Sam. Okay. Well, you can go. But okay. Well, I think that it's all really amazing. My favorite thing is watching people meet each other and then, you know, take the time to get to know each other. They're talking in public, they're talking in private, there are multiple groups going on, and people just kind of pair up and talk to each other about, you know, somebody says they're having a hard day or whatever might be going on. Everybody jumps on that, you know, it's like a flood. And that's my favorite thing to see, like everybody is genuinely concerned for each other. And that's so hard to find nowadays, you know, and especially with so many people not being able to really go out and be social and see each other in public. This is such an important thing to have, and it's really refreshing, you know, like in the mornings people are like, happy day, good morning, you know, and all of the pictures and the comedy is insane. Like I laugh so hard every day, and I love that. It's the best. It's the best.
We offer the best comedy in the world.
Word.
Yeah, we're a very ridiculous and funny bunch, and it's really fun. I really like it.
And I think Discord is only going to make that work better. It's only going to make that work better.
Better. Worse, Husky?
No, a bit, maybe. Yes.
Husky. Off
Sir.
the juice, bro.
Don't do it, buddy.
So Sam, now that you're
wow,
laughing your head off, what do you think?
You right now when I'm laughing. No, I think.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, look, we want to know.
Okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Want to know?
So I think we're the same but uniquely different. And social media can be a very dark place. You know, so easy to berate a person, especially when you've got and you can have a photo of yourself or something. You know, and it's very hard to trust people on social media because of how people can be so mean. And the one thing I did notice about Love America Tour, Lat Family, is they weren't. And if they were having a bad day, we lifted each other up, whether it was in a private room or on the actual feeds. And that's what it's about, just supporting each other, being real, being honest. I mean, you don't have to tell your whole life story if you don't want to, but if someone's there and you hold each other up, that makes the difference. We're all human at the end of the day. You know, and somebody might be having a worse day than you. You don't know. You know, you're going through a really bad year in 2020. So the best thing, unity is very, very powerful, very powerful. And the trust is there. We're all zooming in with each other and we're just ourselves having a laugh. And it gives you light. It gives you light. And I always say that, light, you know. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting embarrassed.
Let me jump in and add something really quick, Sam, if everybody doesn't mind. But I wanted to point out that when we're on social media, there are real friendships, so to speak, that involve outside of social media. And
me and Bonnie for definite.
Right. Because, you know, people meet on Twitter, they talk, they get to know each other, and then they step outside of that and become actual friends outside of there. And not that it's not actual friends, but you know what I mean. So like meeting up and building on that. And she and I are a good example, which is why I bring it up, because we're kind of proof of that. We've known each other for 10 years in real life, and we met on Twitter. So this is what I'm seeing happening, you know, in this family as well. People are talking about meeting up and, you know, having like parties and about the reunion and stuff, like the LAT family reunion.
Oh yeah, for real.
I can't wait for that. That's going to be amazing because we can all actually meet.
So much fun.
It will be. It will be fun, Chad. So
I know.
I remember me and Bonnie, we first met and she came and stayed at my house. And just so people, you know, to get the trust going there. I didn't know her. I only knew her from social media, but she came and stayed in my home. We went to LA. I drove there. Big mistake. I got on there. She put a clip on there. She put a video, a YouTube video, of a person driving in LA screaming. Well, that was kind of me. I never drove there before.
It was like that scene on Clueless when you go on the highway and she's like, ah!
As if.
Only in London and San Francisco, you know, drove there, but Los Angeles was a different kettle of fish. But yeah, but we had some fun.
I have to tell you, one of the things
I drove through Oakland, and that was horrible enough.
I got to tell you, one of the things that I've noticed is that. Go ahead.
I hope to meet all of them: Devon, Rachel, Beth, Elise, Daisy, Bobby as well, Corin, Chad, Mose. I hope to meet all of you one day.
Yeah, totally.
Likewise.
It's going to happen.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah,
Word up.
I have a few things to say to Cat though.
Have to seed and let it grow.
What are you saying, Husky? What are you going to say?
I was going to say that one of the things that I've noticed that I haven't heard mentioned yet, but it's one of the things that speaks to me, is that, you know, I've noticed that there are sometimes several people that will have a bad day, and then I notice the outpouring of support, and then I also noticed that, you know, since we've started this whole thing about working on becoming a positive person and getting that as a habit, I'm watching some of the people do that, and I'm watching the changes that it's making in their lives, and that to me is exciting also. To see that and to watch that, especially since it can be difficult to stay positive all the time, like almost impossible. But as long as we're spreading out our bad days and not everybody's having a bad day every day, we're good. because we got people to help pick us up on the bad days.
Just take
You know,
turns.
on that note, one of the things that I've practiced over many years actually is not sharing random bad news. You know what I mean? Just like, just general bad news that you hear about, something, it's like the only way that I will share, bad news is if it specifically or directly has something to do with the person who needs to hear about the bad news. Otherwise, I don't get nattery and flamboyant with bad news. I have some friends, from years past. It's like that's the first thing they love to share. It's like, you won't believe what just happened to so and so, and and it's like,
Right.
I don't need that in my space.
No, man, thank you for saying that, because that's so true.
It does. It is. And also, as hokey as this sounds, if you feed, whatever you're thinking about, that's what you're feeding. That's what you're giving energy to. That's what you're giving power to in your life. And if you're constantly thinking about how bad everything is, or this piece of bad news, you're basically focusing on bad news, and that's going to be what your day becomes about, is bad news. Whereas good news is the same way. Say again?
You got to start with that. You got to start with that positive. For me, when I start my day in the morning, it's normally with Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins. That's how I start my morning every morning. I do 30 minutes of that before I work out, because I need a motivation to start my day before I even talk to you guys. So if you start your whole day off just the negativity, your day is going to be that way.
Actually,
absolutely.
Totally.
If you watch The Secrets, the video, Husky pushed that forward to me, and I know Bonnie's known about it for years too. And if you just watch the video, I mean, you can take what you want from it, but it holds good insights on how to. I mean, sometimes we're going to be negative because life, happens. Something bad happens.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if you set out in the morning and you throw that good positive energy out there and use the Zen, and it may come back to you. And that's what The Secrets is talking about, the video, about positive energy.
Yes.
Putting it
it is. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great. I like it. I think I watched it 3 or 4 years ago. It changes your perspective.
It does.
Immensely. And when you look on Twitter or you look on Facebook, any of these, even if you just at work, people are caught, like Corin said, they're constantly just bringing up bad news that has nothing to do with them, you, anyone around
you. Exactly. Like, what is this?
It's like, what? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't care about what happened to Trump, Biden. I don't care what happened to, like, pop star this or actor that. It's like, are you okay?
I think
exactly.
From childhood. Yep. It's called negative attention. Like if they play, they get the attention, and if they're good, they don't. So
good point.
On a psychological level, they carry that through in adult life.
Interesting.
I could see that. I could totally see that. Kind of like a kid, like whenever you're a kid and you do just whatever action and you get all the attention, you kind of carry that through to the adulthood, and it happens at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Must be why I became an actor.
Another.
I get it. I get it, Corin. We had that conversation. It was funny. It was totally funny.
Another documentary that's out there for people who have time to watch documentaries and stuff that I'd like to give a shout out is The Social Dilemma. And the reason is even before Love America Tour started, I was big on telling people, look, we're being manipulated, and I couldn't point to a specific thing or a reason, but I know what being manipulated feels like, and I have felt manipulated for years. And then Corin started this project, and it was about finding the similarities when actually going out and talking to actual people and finding the similarities first. And the reason that worked so well, and I still wasn't able to put my finger on it because I still felt manipulated. Then this documentary comes out and talks about, it's nobody in particular being evil or villainous. It's largely not being watched by humans. It was a program that was written by humans specifically for, spoiler alert, keeping your eyeballs on your phone. They want your eyeballs on the phone. And they tell you, you know, it's free to use Twitter and Facebook, but these guys got to make their money somehow, and you're the product. You are what's being sold.
Right.
And that right there puts a whole lot of things into perspective, and it explains. And I can tell you from personal experience, because I'm getting both news feeds now. I ran an experiment to see what would happen, and I will off the same program, you can get news from reputable sources that COVID is a fake, a hoax. There's nothing at all to it. And you can also get from the same sources stories that say it's the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So both sides now have credible sources that they can quote and get into a fight with each other on about whether or not, and it puts it all into perspective. And it turns out even before the documentary came out, Corin had the solution. Go out, talk to people, find your similarities.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Yeah, get it from the horse's mouth.
Word.
Actually,
I love that.
Yeah.
Going on kind of what he said, I'm going to do Paranormal Chad now and the conspiracy segment of the show. So, you know, so for whenever I was doing research into propaganda and all of how you are manipulated by social media, what I found was that it's really simple for these intelligence agencies to use that, kind of like they used cocaine in the 80s with Mena, Arkansas, and just it sets up this, I guess, this moment in time where you become addicted to either the positive aspect or the negative aspect, and that's going to play out in society as a whole, and it's just going to wreak havoc, kind of like the crack epidemic.
Yeah, I think most people out there have no idea what you're talking about with Mena, Arkansas. I'm not going to go into it, but all you have to do is Google. All you have to do is Google Mena, Arkansas, and conspiracy, or it's really fact, but it's under the label of conspiracy. But all you have to do is just Google that and check it out, and you'll see what he's talking about. But
what were you saying, Bobby?
Yeah, it's far out.
Nothing. I agree, but go ahead, keep going. It was so interesting. I was trying to write it down.
I'm done. Very good. That was it.
I have something.
What you got, buddy?
What you got, buddy?
On that topic, about how the negative or the positive are, you know, something you can latch onto, they're both contagious. And so if you are out there spreading around that negativity and being negative, you know, not only are you attracting it to yourself, but it's like leaking out onto other people. And the same is true in reverse.
Your negativity on me.
You know, it's like beaming out. Instead, your positivity puts it on to people around you. You're like, hi, and they're not going to be like, what? You know, they're like, oh, hi. You know, and that it's a natural reaction for most people to respond similarly like a mirror, you know, and that's something that we can keep in mind as we interact with other people, that if we go around and even if we don't feel good, we can, you know, do things that make ourselves feel better. And even if that doesn't work, we can try to make other people feel better with those same things. You know, like I really, really like music. And when I'm tired or, you know, cranky or something, I'm like, I'll listen to some music. And if I choose the music that puts me in the direction I want to go, even if I'm not feeling that way yet. And it helps me a lot. And that's something that I fall back on all the time. And, you know, that's something I always try to do for other people too. You know, if I'm listening to the radio in my car, driving along all day, then I might hear something really good. I come to a stop, I post it on my Twitter. I'm like, here, I just heard this, check it out. Yay, you know. And
yeah, exactly.
It really it starts a mood. People start responding. They're posting abuse to each other while I'm back in the car and they're still on there. And I come back and there's 20 plus notifications and everybody's posting songs and, you know, these just all kinds of stuff. And it just really can start something, even if you just drop it and leave. people eat it up and it makes them feel better. So it's something that not only makes me feel better, but makes other people feel better. So it's like spreading that negativity or positivity is a choice you have to make, and it can go in either direction. That's all.
That's a great
I was
point.
watching a comedian the other day, and I think it was Joe Rogan,
Sorry,
but I'm not sure. But one of the things that they said is treat everybody like it's you living another life. And I mean, I'm not particularly into the reincarnation thing, or I'm not saying that's true or whatnot, but if it was, and there was just one person that was living in a bunch of different lives, and you knew that that person was you living a different life, and you treat them like you would want to be treated. I mean, that it was an amazing bit of wisdom in this little bitty joke, and it's true. Everything that you were saying, Bonnie, is 100% true. It's all about treating people in a positive fashion.
Yeah, it's like the golden rule. You know, they teach it to you when you're really young, and if you just hold on to that and keep doing that, it's really easy. It's not hard at all to just be nice and feel happy, or try, even if you're not happy that day, or like Sam said,
fake it till you make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fake it till you make it.
That is so true. That really works. It really does.
I think we all have faked it at one point to get to the top, to where we are, but then when we finally get there, we can't let go of that fake anymore. And I used to tell people, just be yourself, and people were like, well, I created this persona. I said, but is the persona really you? I said, so sometimes you gotta, when you finally get to your niche, to where you are, drop that thing off and start yourself brand new. But now you got it. Just stay there.
And the habits that you do become your actual character. So even if you are faking it, it becomes real, and that's how the whole positivity thing works too.
Right.
You know.
Mark Twain, tell the truth, and you don't have to remember anything.
There you go.
Same.
Exactly. That's a good. Those are actually pretty good points.
Excellent point.
I think everyone should remember to tell the truth, that you don't have to remember anything.
Right.
Yeah, because by the time you keep lying about it, you lied this week, you lied.
It seems like a lot of the solutions to the problems that society is having today were learned in kindergarten once upon a time.
And
it's like we forgot,
right? Yeah. I think that's why they teach them so early.
Right.
Share your toys.
School at 3 in England. 3.
What time is it there? Oh, what though?
Then you start full-time school at 4. But
it's 2:30 a.m. in England.
They're talking about the age. You start school at 3. Now, you do in the United States now too. It's like government-run babysitting. It's like pre-K.
Pre-K, yeah.
Sorry.
That's exactly what it is. But you know what? I have no issues with it as long as the kids are getting something positive out of it.
My son's at home homeschooled at the moment because he can't go back to school. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh, they still haven't started school back where you're at?
No.
Here too. All of mine are home too, except 2 of them go 1 day a week.
Philadelphia really still isn't all the way back. And matter of fact, one school had found maybe 1 case of COVID, so they closed it back down. So everyone's homeschooling it, and you should hear these kids.
One case of COVID when it's I can't. I'm not even gonna get into it. But my son's school has started back, and he couldn't be happier. They have to wear masks all day, which is just the way it goes right now. But he's not all stoked about that. That gets extremely uncomfortable. I haven't met one person who works or does anything where they're required to wear one all day who's not like, I'm sick of this.
I wear mine all day. I have to wear mine in the hospital.
Oh. You're in a hospital. You're supposed to.
Well, there's some rooms I just want to go.
Where'd Sam go?
We lost Sam.
She's gone. Like gone.
Oh, bye, Samantha.
Her laptop died.
Okay.
Yeah, understandable.
Plug that thing in. Get back.
We'll miss you. We'll miss you. We'll hold things down here for the next couple minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you on the West Coast right now, Mose?
Me, yes. I'm on the West Coast.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so like, how is it over there? Is it still fiery and smoky, or what's the deal there?
I think the fires are still going on. I don't see smoke where I'm at, but yeah, it's still.
The fire's happening in the recording studio. That's where the fire's happening.
Right, you hear me? It's turned up. The fire, the 100.
Yeah, I set you up, Mose, and I was curious if.
Word up.
Well, I'm gonna call it myself here as well. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get back on to, but I want to just let everybody. I've been watching the chat go by. It's still too small for me to read right now. I can't quite figure out how this whole thing works because I'm a technosaurus.
Your glasses.
Well, that's probably true. I'm not gonna put that. Aside. I think I do actually need glasses now. When I used to pride myself on being one of the only people in my whole family who never had to wear glasses. I think I'm getting to the point where I might need a pair. I don't know yet. Haven't quite come to the.
You have to admit it to yourself, brother. I had to go buy a pair. I'm sitting here reading my debit card one day.
Sorry, guys, my laptop died.
There's
We said it died. Yeah, we said it died. We figured
So
it.
now I'm on the phone.
Okay.
It's okay. It works out.
But you guys have to get some glasses, buddy.
Yeah.
I gotta tell a thing on Panda because I got a couple of things. One, it's 8:30, so it's getting to be time for the after party. That being said, here comes the Zoom after party information. And Panda came in here a little bit ago, and there goes my knife. But that's we got some chicken parmesan fixing to go down the hatch here.
All right.
So lucky you. I had leftover pizza.
I got freedom.
How was that? Hey, did you have the Italian? Did you have that Italian pizza?
Let's just say I'm not recommending heating it up or eating it cold.
If it was,
So you can't eat it or eat it cold?
I'm not even recommending giving it to Gary's dog next door.
Oh yeah, it's bad, huh? It wasn't
Remember?
good, huh?
Is it like sushi?
I was gonna say,
Remember
the sushi.
It's a little sushi-ish.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
And on that note, I love you all so much. Everybody in the chat.
Likewise, brother. Likewise. We love you back.
Thanks so much,
Love you
man.
back.
Yeah, everybody. You guys are awesome, and I just look forward to what comes of all of this, and I look forward to all of the new the new ideas and projects and whatever else comes of it too, from people coming together and getting to know one another. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of success stories by the end of this whole adventure. So love you guys, and God bless.
Take care.
Take care, brother.
I'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you.
Peace, y'all.
That being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop out the Zoom after party information one more time. And what we're going to do...
Screenshot it.
Yeah. What we're going to do is tomorrow morning from the Love America Tour Twitter and the Love America Tour Facebook, I will post links to Discord, to the Discord server. And I'll put in there instructions of where to get the app and everything like that. But for now, because the after party is still in Zoom, that's the Rachel Cooper thing she's been putting together for us. And I think Bonnie and Sam can tell you about how much fun that is. But
It's hilarious.
And Bobby.
And Bobby.
It's the
Bobby's
best
the
part
hoot and
ever.
honey. Bobby is. Aren't
Hold
you,
on,
Bobby?
Bobby. I'm gonna get a
It-
non-Bobby opinion. Ladies, how is it?
It's awesome.
Fantastic.
It is. You should
Unmissable.
join in, Chad. Bring
Hilarious.
Corin, bring your friends, bring the dog.
Yeah, bring the dog.
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it like this.
Grab yourself a beer.
The moment we start, grab yourself some wine, grab a beer, because I promise
I think Ray, there was Devon and
you're gonna be
Rachel.
laughing your ass off.
Yeah. It's
We all have a bottle of wine.
really
Little
fun.
product placement there. You see that? And
And you never know what's going to happen because
I was gonna say that. Yep.
it's
There's
an
a Bravo
open
pop out.
forum.
A bra may pop out, hair may fly. You never know.
All right, cool. No, I'll be there today or tonight. Yeah, I'll be there after. I'm gonna make it.
We just generally jump right on over. I will be there, but I don't stay long because, chicken parm and medication and and panda.
Well, our last one went on till 3 a.m.
See, Mo's is like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 3 a.m. and it was
3 a.m. last time.
I can't do that. I've got 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't do 3.
I can't do it because I gotta sign back my shift at 11. So
Yeah, I can do it
So
for
11 then.
yeah, exactly, pretty much.
So
Yeah.
be a good one because everybody, why don't we do music and we can all take it in turns playing music. We can get up and dance. If you can't dance, you can just do this and we just pretend.
You can dance if you want
Yeah.
to.
I'll
Girlfriends
listen,
behind.
Yeah, Moses got it going on over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still grooving to the beat that's in my head from earlier, so you gotta excuse me. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I sang in the last couple ones, so
Yeah, that's true. You sang very beautifully.
Yes.
Thank you.
I've heard him before.
And we can also get Julie's Alexa to entertain us because it just jumps in sometimes and does what it wants, and we get random music.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
It's like it's
What's
secretive
going
music.
Guys, I have to.
Okay,
Are you
so
puffing and passing over there? You're puffing and passing. Are you puffing and passing?
Have you got your vape out?
Wash your hands, Sam.
Exactly.
It's about to get real, man. I got the wavy lays.
What?
Listen, I got the Fritos. I got the Monster. I got the Red Bull.
Oh no.
I've got water, but I do have wine in my cupboard.
Well, you better
I
go get.
don't. I
Go
have
get
water
the
and
little wine.
chapstick. I'm good to go.
The chapstick day. It's gonna be a little tonight.
I'm cutting myself off at
It's like a Zoom MacGyver. I got water, chapstick,
Right.
Fritos.
Anything can happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to limit myself to one drink because it's Wednesday. I've got work early and
That's what they all
that's
say.
a day's
That's what
difference.
they all say.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Sure.
can it be a bucket? Does that count as one drink?
Well, the glass that I'm
Yeah, very
I think
Check
if you just keep refill the same glass, isn't that how that
Right.
works?
Yeah, that's one glass. That's right.
I heard
I
heard that, Mose.
That's
What?
what it's slim account. It holds the whole bottle.
Drink it from the bottle. That's still one drink.
No, I'm not doing such.
I am not amused.
Not amused.
Not amused.
Right.
Oh yes, we're not amused.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna put out the information for the Zoom call. So we're gonna continue the party on over there in
Hold on.
Rachel Cooper's.
Party on, dudes.
Yeah.
1 second. Uno mas memento por favor. Who's running the Zoom
Rachel.
Rachel.
Okay. Rachel, you cannot record me.
No.
Yeah, well, we have to make sure everybody's got recording off because I think it's default and we don't know what's going on with that. Does anybody know about that?
I actually had to find that so that I could turn recording on automatically for this. So I'll have to remember where that is, and I'll see if I can't get it over there in the after party.
Okay.
But
I'll
I
be
do
there.
got to move this over
I think
because
they've all said they're not going to do that anyway. We're going to keep it all private to ourselves.
Yeah, and because if you don't come to the party, you miss out. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's it.
That's right.
You can't talk about a party if you're not there, can you?
No, you'll be
What's
square.
rule number one of
Unfortunately
Zoom
not.
party? What's rule number one of Zoom party? Don't.
Have
You
fun.
don't talk
The
about
rest of
Zoom
NA.
party.
I like Moses better.
What did Mo say?
What did you say, Mose? What's up, brother?
Say it
He
again.
says,
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, you gotta make it happen, man.
he said
That's not
that
what you
the rule one was to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
amen
said,
to
yeah.
that.
That's
Amen.
unavoidable. It's unavoidable. Bring tissues because you're gonna laugh and cry like
Oh
that.
my God, yeah.
Don't wear mascara if you do that.
Listen, I'm not the one to talk about you, but if you got something that I'm gonna see, I'm gonna point it out. I do not. Don't do the flash dance bra move because that had already happened. I already busted one person. Don't be trying.
I don't get it. What was it?
Listen,
You have to excuse me a minute. I have to go.
Wash your hands.
Don't pee on your hands.
She said she'll wash them. She promised.
I'm gonna just say it now.
This is like the Zoom goes like this, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It just escalates.
Yeah, we've actually kind of moved into the after party without actually moving over to it, which I kind of got to do because we're already 11 minutes over.
Okay, we have to go then.
So we love you guys. Keep your eyeballs open for the release of the links and everything for Discord tomorrow morning from Love America Tour on Twitter, Love America Tour on Facebook, and Chad, hopefully when you see that you can put that out on Instagram since I don't know how.
I'll put it out on my Instagram. I will also send it to the LAT Instagram people, and they'll put it out on that one, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I'll retweet it and everything.
Me too.
All right, guys.
Retweet, definitely retweet.
Well, this is
retweet it. It'll get retweeted.
What's getting retweeted?
I said that
What did I miss?
tomorrow morning.
We were just gonna leave while you were gone.
Tomorrow morning, I will be putting out the link to the Discord server from the Love America Tour, Twitter and Facebook, and then the powers that be on Instagram can help get the information out there and everywhere else that it needs to go. In the meantime, one more time, in case you've missed it, this is the information for the after party, and that is where we are all headed right now.
No, my laptop comes back on. It's dead.
And if you didn't catch that code and you still need it, you can go and DM Rachel or me or Sam on Twitter also.
You can DM them, Bonner. You can DM people.
Screenshot it now.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry. Deep pardon. I'm concentrating on my laptop.
Or you, Rachel.
I think toddlers are screenshotting these days. It's pretty simple.
Oh, I know, isn't it?
Don't let the toddlers do it.
They're all on that TikTok. My
Rachel has figured out how to stop the recording, so that's not an issue. And there's the Zoom after party meeting information, and I will meet you guys over there just shortly. But I do have to put a lid on this because we're hitting 15 minutes over, and there's transcoding hours and stuff I've got to account for. So we will meet you over at the Zoom after party, and we want to thank everybody for coming in. Mose,
absolutely, it was absolutely a pleasure, everyone. It was good to see all you guys, and yes, Bonnie, Chad, Rob, Samantha, Husky.
Mose.
Absolutely.
Come on in and
having us on.
Yes.
Yep, I will get with you tomorrow, Mose, and we'll see if we can't get you in a little bit earlier next time around. And like I said, we'll see you all. Thank you guys all for being here. Absolutely. And making episode 16. Making episode 16 everything it's cracked up to be. And we will see you at the after party if you're brave enough.